Hello good people, this is North back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a rating. I'm going to be rating the 7 Zara Emotions fragrances that I have. Now these Zara Emotions were all perfumed by Joe Malone. I'll try to make this quick. Joe Malone is one of the original perfumers that I really got into. I got into the brand Joe Malone before I knew that it was sold by Estee Lauder and so on and so forth. But that was the first fragrance house that I got into. So me finding these Zara Emotions that were perfumed by her and at the, a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but at the Zara prices, which is extremely cheaper than buying them from Joe Malone, the retail store, or from Joe Love's, it seemed like a steal. So I picked up 7 of them. There are 10 now, and then there were originally 8. 2 of them came out in 2020. One of them is the Golden Lullaby, which I do not own, and then the other one is Joe Rhubarb, which I do have on my list. All right, guys, so let's get to it. Number 7 on my list is Waterlily Tea Dress. This one has notes of bergamot, mint, and white musk. I have to admit, I totally didn't like this at first, and I still kind of don't like the opening, but I do enjoy the dry down. I do appreciate it a lot more being able to wear it for this rating. So this is just my list again, and your list may be different. But for me, this is a little bit more feminine leaning than unisex. So this is why this is at number 7, but I do enjoy it a lot more than I originally did. Number 6 on my list is, which I only have, I believe this is maybe a 10 mil, Amalfi Sunray. And again, all of these are eau de parfum concentration. So that's another thing that's different from the normal Joe Malone collections. Most of them are eau de colognes. And so for the cheaper price and to have a eau de parfum is good. So Amalfi Sunray has bergamot, mandarin orange, and orange blossom. This one at number 6, it's just a typical freshy citrus. There wasn't anything unique about it, so this is why this one's at number 6. Number 5 is the new one for 2020, Joe's Rhubarb. Joe's Rhubarb has grapefruit, rhubarb, and vetiver. This one is number 5 on my list. For one, it's I only got to wear it one time. It does open up really sharp and strong with a very bitter smell of rhubarb and grapefruit, but then it settles down really, really nice. I appreciate all of these, but some of them to me are better than others. But I do want to wear this more as the summer moves on. So at number 5, Joe's Rhubarb. Number 4, which used to be like at the very top of my list, but now it's number 4, is Vetiver Pamplemousse. Vetiver Pamplemousse has grapefruit, mandarin, orange, and vetiver. I really, really like this one, right? I believe I had a smaller one. I went through that. I do enjoy this a lot. I thought that this would still end up being higher on my list, but there's maybe 1 or 2 that I appreciate more now. So again, number 4 is Vetiver Pamplemousse. Number 3 is Fleur D'Oranger. Fleur D'Oranger. So this one I really went through. So this one I like a lot. It smells mostly of orange blossoms. The notes are orange blossom, neroli, and ylang ylang. So this is definitely a big orange blossom heavy scent. It's very, very nice. I did enjoy Vetiver Pamplemousse, I thought, more than this, but as I've been wearing it, I think I appreciate the composition of this a little bit more. There's something more to it than the orange blossom, and it's just more, it's just a nicer scent. I can't think of a word that's less than like, opulent. It feels like it's just a little bit more classy than Vetiver Pamplemousse. That's my number 3, Fleur D'Oranger. Number 2 on my list used to be at the very bottom of my list, but I'm wearing it this week. I was able to get a better appreciation for it, and I'm sure that this will be you know, a great addition to my rotation for the fall and winter months, and that's going to be Ebony Wood. Ebony Wood has pink pepper, clove, and ebony. So when I first got this, I didn't appreciate it at all. This is why I got like the smaller bottle. I don't think that I will get the 90 ml because I have enough fragrances to last me a long time. I don't think I will go through this anytime in the near future, so I'm going to stick with this. I believe this is 15 milliliters. So this one used to be at the bottom of my list. For some reason, I did not like this. I felt like it was like this sweetness to it that I didn't like. But this time around wearing it, I totally got appreciation on it, and it went probably from number 6 or 7 all the way up to number 2. And number 1 on my list is Fleur De Patchouli. Now to me, well, first let's start with the notes. Fleur De Patchouli has peony, patchouli, and gaiac wood. Now, I was watching one reviewer and she said that this particular scent is a patchouli fragrance for people who don't like patchouli. And if that's the case, then I'm that guy, because I really appreciate this fragrance. I think out of all of them, this is probably the most original, meaning like it's an original scent. I haven't smelled anything that smells quite like it. You know, I may be mistaken. There may be some other, you know, women's targeted fragrances that I'm not familiar with that smell like this, but to me, this is the most original one out of all of them. And this and Ebony Wood are ones that I did not appreciate at first, but then the patchouli, I think, is what threw me off. And I didn't know whether or not I didn't like patchouli or not, but this is my number 1. I want to keep this video short. Again, the notes are peony, patchouli, and gaiac wood. My number 1 is Fleur De Patchouli. And that's my list of my top 7 Zara Emotions, Joe Malone, or Joe Loves collections. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a subscribe or a like or a comment, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace.